Good afternoon, gentlemen. Joe with PCG Consulting. Hey, I'm looking at the dashboard and I'll be honest with you, I'm freakishly nervous. Look at those new car leads. Only 11 so far for the day, 3 internet, 4 phone, and then 4 walk-ins. Hopefully we're keeping track of that. Anyway, 109 activities, 14 showroom, and 3 appointments. It says 3 appointments here. I don't see any. It says 2 complete, 1 canceled. Wonder what 2 of those were. I mean, a whole day, that's all we had. Maggie? Well, thank goodness for Maggie. There's like 2 different ones. 12, 9 o'clock. Somebody's trying to work for the living for today. Sarah, this is for you, and Mike and Chuck and guys, take a look at it. But you should never really come into a day where you just don't have any appointments. You got 23 outbound phone calls today. Now I'm looking at just BDC. BDC. Why in the world are we doing that? We have inbound. It shows 3, 38 monitored in. Okay. So we should have taken 0 option off, and you guys should get a lot more free time, or just a better arrangement of time. I've only got 29 outbound emails, and this is as of I'm looking at it 1 o'clock p.m. That's Central Standard, so it's 2 o'clock your time. So you just got to take a look at it. That Mike Meyer guy, he just stinks at getting appointments, doesn't he? Look at him. So I've got Sam, and I got Maggie and Bree, and then this should be Sarah. Actually, that's Sarah, and this is Samantha. So, I got all these overdues. We need to look into cleaning that up. But just looking at the dashboard, I mean, let's just go look at an example for Samantha on these 31 tasks. And this is what you should do as a team leader, Sarah. You should go into their task and see what's overdue. See if there's any of this junk you can clear out. But look, prospect viewed this email. Use the YME. So, I'm just going to look at this. This is a day 1. I don't know. Let's look at this lead. Lead received on 5/11. Okay. And so, just to be fair, 5/11 was yesterday. Here's May. So, 5/11 was Saturday. And here we are. Oh, it's April. Excuse me. Monday. So, here we are, the 12th. So there's your May, sorry. So basically a day old. Let's just look. Day 1, questions, comments, price on Honda. Let's look at the lead that we received. Sarah Shuris, lead submitted. Shuris, I'm not real sure how you say her last name. Let's take a look at this thing. Where'd it come from? Honda 2015, asking, there's our price. She's got a Gmail. Look at that. She's got a shaw.attitude@gmail.com. She's probably a cool person. CRV price on Honda CRV. See, maybe our online presence where they have to ask is working. Phone number looks good. Had the email up there. Oh, there's her daytime phone number. So, this is car contact. Sorry. So, looks good. Came in at 3:24 in the afternoon. So we should have had plenty of, hands on deck. Change from Maggie to Sarah. Change from your internet team. Logan on Samantha Warren. Change from Sarah to... Okay. So here we go. 4 o'clock. Lead came in on 3:24. It's reasonable. Thank you so much for considering Logan Honda. I received your vehicle purchase request on the Honda CRV. Let's see if we customize that. She's wanting a price, right? Well, we got a price there. And we want that print to be a little bit bigger and nicer. I mean, make it exciting. Don't be afraid of the number. Stick it out there. Blow up that font. I received your vehicle purchase request on this. We're a family-owned business, give you the best price up front. We do business in a very honest, transparent manner. We like to make sure all our customers get all the information they need to make an informed buying decision. Pricing is as follows, excluding, however you may qualify for. This font and that font do not match. This is just as important statement as that up there, so we need to fix that. I have also included a few other options for you. Great. So $26,000 car, 24, and then a 22. Like where you were going, they're all-wheel drives, and that's an EXL. Great job at doing that. See, remember, this was all exciting, catches my eye kind of stuff. It's kind of like our website. We don't want it to be manila or too antiseptical, right? Let's make it nice. If I click on these details, let's get some more links. Let's get smooth and cool. Mike, digitally, let's give these girls some power over the guys down the street, right? So I like it. I like maybe kind of you're kind of stating a value statement here. But then is it already stated here? So we're still doing looks like one price pricing on all our templates. We're going to need to fix that if we're going away from it. I thought we were going to go away from it after my last meeting. Okay, so 5:11, 4 o'clock. Outbound phone call, left message, 4:10. Outbound phone call number 2. Samantha made a call. Hi Sharon, this is Samantha Lundgren Hunter. Just wanted you to know I sent you an email with more information on Zebra you inquired about. Let me know what you think. Okay. Don't want to get too aggressive. Let's see if we can get to her. It's a Gmail, so any kind of cool pictures and stuff you sent. Samantha, thank you for providing me with a quote. Oh, let's go see how this worked out. Okay. So email 1, D1. Call 1, call 2, looks like Samantha called, Samantha called. Outgoing call, customer, 38 seconds. Email reply from prospect. So this is 5:12 the next day at 9 o'clock. So before I had the chance to make my second email, which would be my why me, looks like they're already contacting us. Thank you for providing us a quote. 26 on new. My wife and I are planning to purchase a new car within the next week. However, I have received a better offer from another dealership. I was quoted $24,803 for the same car. See below. The price includes destination fee and all other dealer fees except for tax, tag, and title. Well, that could be a chunky amount. If you're able to beat this price, I'd be interested in giving you my business. Could you please let me know the best total price you're able to offer? Okay, so this is important. They're not asking for a drive out. Okay, includes destination, dealer dock. It does not include tax, tag, and title. That's different. That could be a couple $1,000 right there, right? So if that's 2 or 3 grand left on the table, then it looks like they're easily beating you by that number, right? So let's take a look at what that looks like. And are you able to meet with us today to go over the deal? Pricing's valid through May 13th and is for in-stock units only. Let's see, all applicable dealer cash rebates and must be paid for in full the same day. Okay, here's our fees. Here are other fees associated with your purchase. This man at 6 1/4, 130. So 6% of 20,000. You already know what you're dealing with there. So you got 1,800 right there. Okay. I'd love to see what you guys did with this. It is already after lunch, and I don't see any calls. No calls. So Samantha, I would have escalated this. I would have got this to the desk. I would have got it to Mike. Let Mike get it to the desk. And, you know, for sure a manager should have called this deal. How are they getting to that price? So your go-to people are probably the desk and Mike, or Sarah and the desk and Mike, you know, some sort of combination of that, 1 or 2 or 3 people. Get the input, pass it up, escalate it. Let's see if somebody can call this cat and get him here for you. That way you get your credit for your show, you know. Good process initially, starting out. Samantha's very good usually, but I got a person interested in buying a car. I don't want to act like I lost already. No response to me most of the day means, okay, you win. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Let's go back to dashboard. That was one. Let's go back to your team. I just have BDC up, and by the way, I looked at all teams, and I don't see any activity for the salespeople much greater anyway. Don't know why anybody and everybody's not in on trying to make appointments or even get B-backs in. If they're a higher close, we ought to try to go for that. But that was Samantha. Let's look at Maggie. Well, I'm gonna go look at Bree. She's got two there. So she's got one that's 4 days old. And I can go dig into leads a week or two old, and that definitely would mean that you guys have had time to implement the process. But let's just go see what you've done with the recent stuff. Check this out. This is a feature vehicle. I'm interested in your FJ Toyota Cruiser. Kind of a cool rugged man's vehicle. Rides like a bouncy Jeep. It's a 2010. Interested in buy, used. Tells me some things about this person. Contact info. Didn't leave a whole lot other than Tara13424 at Yahoo. That's a cautionary email. I'm still going to send my D1, but I may not juice it up with a bunch of links. Not going to come through. Car Gurus definitely would text this person and love on them a little bit, open it up. So it changed. It came in at 441 on 5/8. What was 5/8? 5/8 was Friday. So Friday night, at the end of the day, Brianna, thank you so much for considering. 5/8, 449. Let's look at it. So that's the D1. Right up front. So we need to change these, Mike, if we're going to go away from one price. I like how you got explosive with this. I'm not sure why some of this overlay stuff is not showing. And this is all faint. Just customer experience. I love that these buttons are live, but guess what? Yahoo, what's it going to do with something like this? It's going to block the pants out of it. So, and then I have all this pricing. So somebody needs to help her with the copy and paste. You see the copy and paste going on, and then these are inserted. So I'm not sure why I would send a pilot on an FJ, and I got another pilot and then a pilot touring. Maybe because of pricing, but that's a $24,000 rig. And then here's your standard, follow-up stuff, right? So you see this font and this package up here does not match this down here. The signature font and that signature font should really kind of look and feel the same. It doesn't really. I don't really feel like, I don't know that she works for you guys. You know what I'm saying? If you look at it, but I understand it's our extension and all. But this catches my eye. If I were to scroll down, why can't I do some of that cool stuff up here, to where I'm just zooming in, right? And then maybe I might look at this. But this looks like kind of a mess. Customer experience. Remember, you guys experience it. So let's see, left message to discuss your options and answer questions, concerns, go to the vehicle in further detail. Okay, I appreciate it. And then this was 451. So email 1, call 1. There's 40 seconds. Day 2, since this was in the evening, to introduce myself. All right, sent the Why Me. Love it. And then here, email of Dear Tara, as a business development director at Lugren. And this is coming from who? It's coming from Brianna. Okay, so now so I had one email and I had one call, and then I had a second email. And did the customer respond? Why purchase from me? No, I don't see one. Okay. And then I have this one that says what? This is Mike Meyer. I don't really have a title here. Okay, so maybe she sent it on your behalf, or the system fired it. Okay. Okay, this is the manager's follow-up, right? but I got the YME and D1. I have one call so far, so outbound call 2. It's on 511. So this is a problem I think that we're all experiencing. We have got to monitor the call traffic inbound by the reports, make sure I got good coverage, and then on the valley times, not the peak times, I really need to be making outbound calls. This is, 8, 9, 10, 11. So a few days later, after another weekend, here we go. Outbound phone call, left message. That was 45 seconds. And then, hello, recently sent you a quote. So here I am on 512, and this thing started on 5/8. And if you look at the flow chart, I'm going to go file. Go. I'm going to go to my documents. Let me pull this up for us. And PCG. Don't want to beat a point down, but I just want to make sure we're all singing from the same chart. This one's going to be internet process flow. So there it is. 2 phone calls, 2 emails, a third phone call, email from the manager. Day 3, another phone call, manager inspect. Did we do those, right? Sarah and Mike, you should be doing this with every team member and every stinking lead they get. And then look, you got day 4, right? Another phone call. So I should have had 5 phone calls by day 4. Here's what I want you guys to see. Let's count how many from the start. I got 1, that's my record of that. 2, I have 2 in 4 days, and I should have had 5. Are we really trying to reach everybody? I mean, this is a used car. It's an FJ Cruiser. How many of those are out there? This thing's got the 4.0 liter bad boy, 78,000 miles. I mean, it's an Army Green. Somebody's got to love that thing. This is where you're going to make the difference. Love you guys. Appreciate you. I will do some more, but probably not necessary. But I think I will, and I'll send you a second video. Appreciate it.